These pictures were on the internet a lot. You could see the pictures of this 2000 Cobra R that only had 11 miles on it. It was listed on eBay and the asking price was $70,000. The car new was around $54,000. There were dealer markups, so it's not too crazy to be asking that much for this car with 11 miles on it. You can see it still has the plastic all over it, all over the tail lights and bumpers. This is what you would call a no dealer prep car, which means the dealer doesn't take the plastic off of it. It means they don't wash it, they don't detail it, they don't check the fluids, they don't do anything with it except for take it off the truck and give it to the person who bought it. And I know sometimes it's difficult to get a car like this, but this is very desirable. All the little stickers, all the writing on the window, the foam on the doors, all those things are always ripped off at the dealership and the car is cleaned up. So it's very, very rare to find a car like this that still has the factory packaging in it from a from the shipping from the Dearborn assembly plant. The chalk marks, for example, that X right there by the radiator shroud, those things usually get wiped off. Those are inspection marks on the assembly line, and these cars have a really interesting history. When they went down the assembly line, they didn't have the hoods on them or the wheels, and the splitters were added later. So I think that's the splitter between the seats right there. The front splitter wasn't installed at the dealership. It's something that you had to put on later. So anyway, this is a really neat car, low mileage. You do see here in the other picture that the splitter is not installed on the front bumper, and the splitter probably has never been on this car ever, and that's really neat. The only thing that is questionable about this right now is, does it have the black binder? Because the Cobra R's came with a black binder that was specific to the car, and there were no extra ones produced. You cannot get another one. So if the Cobra R binders with the car too, it's going to make it highly collectible. The car is already going to be extremely collectible at this price and in this condition. So I'm actually very curious to know if that cardboard box in the front passenger area has the black binder in it and documentation and all that stuff. We might not ever know. Whoever has this car knows the answer to that. I'd be very interested to know. The article talked about how the car was listed for $70,000. People offered $60,500, and the offer was declined, and then the auction ended early. So that could have been a private deal was made, or it could be that the person selling the car decided they were going to hold on to it and maybe sell it for more later. I just really like the story. I like to see the car like this. I think it's incredible. Hardly any of them were left like this. A lot of them were actually raced, and that's okay. That's what they were built for. So this is really neat. If you know any more information on the car, put it in the comments. I'd love to know. And thanks for watching.